All right, Gerstell family, welcome back. It's Wednesday. So just a quick reminder, things are going to start moving indoors. So we are starting to incorporate some weight into our weight training class. If you do not have any weights at your home at all, whether it's kettlebells, dumbbells, or plates that you would use on like a squat rack or chest press rack, let me know so we can come up with some ideas for you to do something separate on your own. You might be able to find a few items, light weights, maybe at Five Below, possibly at Walmart or Target. Those things are super hard to get your hands on right now, so if you don't have anything and you can't figure out a way to improvise, reach out to me so we can come up with something. Just wait until next week because I'll be gone by tomorrow, which is Wednesday. So today, our warm-up and our workout is going to be a little bit different. You've got 3 rounds for the warm-up. What we're going to do is 5 vertical jumps, 10 prone presses. Looks a little bit like a up dog to me if you guys know I'm all about the yoga. And then 50 Russian twist. So for your vertical jumps, you want to kind of think about just a squat jump, but you really want to try to get high. So I'm going to show you from the front and the side. Your feet are going to be a little wider than hips. You're going to drop down into a squat, lift up. Okay, really push off the floor with the balls of your feet so your heels lift up and then you catch some air. Your goal is to really get as high as you can safely. Engage your belly. Your core muscles need to be turned on so that you can land lightly. So imagine you're doing this in your bedroom and you don't want your parents to know that you're jumping. So you're going to try and land quietly. So from the side view, looks like this, right? Trying to get as high as you can. So you've got 5 of those. Then you got prone presses. Prone means belly down. So you'll come onto the ground. I've got my yoga mat here. And you're going to have your hands out a little bit in front of you. So from this position, as a yoga teacher, I always want to make sure that you're safe. So I don't love this for people that don't really know what they're doing. So legs come together. Make your legs long, meaning you're going to reach your toes to the back of the mat. And you want to engage your thighs so your kneecaps come up off the floor. You've got 10 of these. So your arms are overhead. Walk them in just a little bit so there's a little bend in the elbows. Squeeze your thighs together. Lift up. Come back down. Lift up. Come back down. If you don't squeeze your legs together, you're going to feel this in your lower back in a really painful way. So maybe not the first set, but by the 3rd one, your back's going to be talking to you. So make sure that you're really squeezing those inner thighs together and keeping the legs nice and strong. Russian twist. You guys know this. We've done it before. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 50 total. That's 25 on each side. Feet down if you want. Feet up if you want. Don't care. It's the warm-up. So just whatever feels more comfortable for you. You're not trying to kill yourself. You've got 3 rounds, okay? So after that, we have the workout of the day. You've got 5 rounds. Everything has weight in it. So I'm going to show you what to do with weight. Mr. Bogage has written it for kettlebells, but I know most of you probably don't have those at home. So I've got a dumbbell here to show you that as well. So first thing we're going to do is a kettlebell or dumbbell bent over row. I like to do these with my leg on a bench, but you can just do them without any extra equipment. So if you're going to do it with no equipment, let's start with our weaker side. So we'll start with the left hand first. You'll begin with your feet hips distance. Step your left foot to the back. Turn your hips forward. You're going to lean over. That back heel is probably going to be a little bit lifted, right? You're going to bend over the front thigh and row like you're starting a lawnmower. Elbow will stay in really close to your body. It's going straight up and straight back. Okay, so up and back. And then how it would look on the other side with a dumbbell instead would be the same thing, right? You're going to step your feet to hips distance, slide the right foot back, maybe heel stays lifted, maybe hand stays on thigh or hip, and then we row. Okay, so you've got 10 per arm per side, all right? Next thing you've got is 15 kettlebell swings. This is a hip dominant movement. If you're going to be using a dumbbell, please, 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 please be careful, okay? Because if you let this go and you're inside, goodbye to your parents' windows. So you want to make sure that you've got a good grip. I like to hold mine sort of like this, so I've got it kind of wedged in between my fingers. As long as it's protected and safe, you good. So there's 2 ways to do a kettlebell swing. One is coming all the way through, the other is a Russian swing. So if you are not comfortable getting your arms overhead, your kettlebell swing will look like this. You'll come in between your thighs, and you'll stop at shoulder height, really squeezing your butt cheeks together. If you can go full range, arms will come all the way up. You've got to really think about clenching your glutes together to get that bell up and over your head. Okay, let me show you from the front. Same exact thing, so you'll have your feet a little wider. Okay, come in between. Notice I'm not totally bending over. It's just enough that I can get this here between my thighs, and then we're coming up. Use your glutes. They're gonna help you get that weight up and overhead. Kettlebell, a little easier, a little bit user-friendly. So you would hold it with both hands, same thing. You're either coming to shoulder height if you're not comfortable, or all the way up, which is what I'd like from you guys, but you know, do the best that you can. All right, 20 goblet alternating lunges. Goblet squats, you guys have probably heard that before. So if you're gonna do it with a kettlebell, the bell part comes into your chest. Hold it like you would hold like a glass of orange juice. Okay, so you're gonna hold it with the bottom part, wide part up. Okay, and then you're gonna alternate and then step. Okay, alternate, step in. Okay, so we're switching legs. Try to get your knee close, or if not possible, all the way down to the floor. Okay, so we're alternating. You've got 20, that means 10 per side. How that would look with a dumbbell, same thing. Hold it like a glass, but you don't want to tip anything out, and lunge. Okay, that's it. 5 rounds. I want to hear how long it took you to complete those 5 rounds. If you have nothing at home that can act as a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you could use a book bag. So same thing, you would use that book bag in place of a dumbbell. You've got some heavy books in it. You'll pull up, release down. Kettlebell swings, book bag gonna be a little tougher. So you gotta kind of figure out how the best way for you to hold it is, and then you will probably not be able to take this overhead. So if you're using a book bag, you'll let it come between your legs, and you're gonna stop at shoulders height, okay? So that's your option. It's a little awkward and funky, but it can be done. You can also just do your alternating lunges, no weight, or feel free to hold your book bag like a baby and do it this way, okay? All right, well, I'd say hit me up with any questions, but since I'm not gonna be anywhere near you guys, reach out to Mr. Bogage or Miss Canaday. I'm sure that they would be happy to give you some assistance. Leave a comment, leave your score, or how long it took you to get all 5 of those rounds in, and I will see you guys when I get back.